Ring! Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together? No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh? Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive. Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money. Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that. You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Maki's or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score in the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Maki's wasn't far behind. I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too. As are Laura and Gaius. Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind. Huh? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, sorry, you got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole east side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally. Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get like a certain someone else. Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hope they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. Ron Weasley. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air. It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point. Yeah, I wish there were something we could do to help them get along.
That's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once. Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick? A word of advice, you might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Oh, hey, it's Malfoy.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
Whoa, we're in a classroom? Actually?
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikels Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikels the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikels' army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikels first began gathering his army was Reinschwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
Oh my god, like Persona 3? has it written down in your notebook for me. That's why I said that was so nice. Got it wrong. Correct. You seemed hesitant, though. Was that question a bit too difficult, perhaps? Prince Draco's wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Thanks. Aww. Aww. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP, academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you'll receive a perk from the academy. You do! Ta-da! Thanks to Elisa's assistance, Reen received the same amount of AP that would have been granted for a correct answer. In future instances, however, AP bonuses will only be given if correct answers are given from the start. Darn. How am I supposed to know if you don't give me study material, though? You can't just randomly throw
Nice
questions
work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful. Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Does this game actually do the thing where you can hang out with people and stuff? I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to the staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium is big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it.
You thought I was fired?
That was totally fine, though. That's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I, decided to try for the band, though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you, Gaius? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art club, huh? That's not what I pictured for you, no pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like I can. So I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Oh, good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life, and somebody needs to go get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them who sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait, are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind. Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. So the next building, second floor, what? Is there like a time limit? Has anyone played Trails in the Sky? Oh, glorious day. We finally got a free day tomorrow, Colette. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna spend the whole thing shopping. A little bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. I'm ready to spend. Okay. How far did I run? This is our classroom all the way to the end of the hall. Okay. Oh, no, I haven't. That's why I'm asking too. Club though. What kind of clubs? Oh, music room. Oh my, what a delectable smell. It seems as though it's emanating from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grab them and grace them with my presence, not grab them. So there's cooking club. She's pretty. Music club, cooking club. What else is there? Art room. Oh. Piano club. Computer room. It's upstairs. I'm just curious though. Of like what it's like, what the gameplay's like. Story and stuff. Oh. What are you doing up here? It's Phi, right? Phi? Or is it Fee? What's her name again? Does anyone remember? that's not what I mean. Sorry, that's not what I meant. Are you planning on joining any clubs? How about I help you look around? Too much work. She's a difficult one.
Nice view up here. Might come here when I'm bored. Hi, Shaggy! Shaggy!
It's been about half a month since the entrance ceremony. I would imagine you're starting to get used to your life here. I know it's a lot to take in, but as long as you keep your head up, I'm sure you'll adjust soon enough.
What is fee?
Infirmary. Join the nurse club. Why can't I just go into the faculty lounge? I guess to talk to teachers, but still. Courtyard. Sorry. Front gate. Okay, let's try the courtyard. I kind of want to look around the school.
Hi, Sky.
Again, sorry I'm sniffly.
Aw. Shaggy.
If I remember correctly, the Student Union building should be to the east of the main building. It doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it'll be open during certain events. That's pretty cool. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs such as the lacrosse and riding clubs use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for ornament maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zamorian terminology you can handle. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor and even a salon reserved for upper-class students on the third. Occasionally, you'll see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place there. So, key events, required to advance the story, quest event, related to a quest that isn't mandatory.
It might seem a little quaint, but gardening is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you have so much as a budding interest. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants while relaxed. I don't know about that yet. This place is huge. This is the engineering? Yes, engineering building. Is that Student Union there? What's this way? Nothing. The forest area.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Yeah, it has. Guess you must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing, mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait, you're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
What? You can flip a coin.
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects too. Though wait, you said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor.
Can I have my coin back?
The student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back.
Can I have my coin back?
See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait, my 50 mirror. He got me. He seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well, at least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. Might as well see what else people are up to in here. On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock up on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. What will be the campus store once I finish setting everything up? I'm afraid I can't tell you anything today. Have you come for something to eat? There are 3 things to know about our cafeteria's food. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly, and we're proud of it. So if there's anything you want to order, just let me know. What do you have? Whole juice and tomato sandwich. That's disgusting. Juice is fine, but what does whole juice mean? Tomato sandwich? Oh, clubs. More clubs? Can I go upstairs? Or rip? Wow, rude. Literature club. What's this? Lower class chess club. Wow, there's lower and upper class chess clubs. Imperial Fishing Club. Gone fishing, of course. Photography Club. Fatal Frame. Photography Club would be fun if I'm able to join in. I like picture taking.
in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption.
Same to you.
Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes, so you're a member of the student council then. I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than V.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just wondering. Are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book. The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you, that's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see. Student notebook. Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning those notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right. But she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too. So I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Hard indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No, Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew! I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep, Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing, thanks. Sorry, it's kind of weird. Sometimes the main protagonist is voiced, and sometimes he's not, so I have to do his voice for him. That's why he sounds the way he does. He's got a much deeper voice. Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? I was actually hoping I'd get to hang out with someone, like social link style, but... hello, this is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
Is this Sarah? If this is how you treat your favorite little Wonderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you.
That's what I would think. Social linking kind of sounds like it.
If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something.
Yeah, trying to find waifu.
But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Hey, Kermalkin.
Oh my god, Zach Morris's phone? Of course. That thing? Oh my god. Chapter 1, Unconventional Studies.
Afterwards, Reen returned straight to the dormitory. And after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorm. You can now access the overall achievements and character profile sections of the notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the select button or choosing Note from the camp menu and then selecting their respective tabs. So I live in 201.
Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight.
You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. Oh look! Year 1, Class 7. Looks like a reserved noble, but says what she really thinks. Surprisingly naive and meddling. Easygoing, honest, polite, and sociable. I think we'll get along, Reen. Belongs to the Wind Orchestra. A meek, kind-natured boy with red hair. Dislikes conflict. Same, Elliot. Daughter of the Viscount who ruled over Legram. Practitioner of the Arcade School and the strongest first year. She's in swimming club, oh. Class 7's vice president. Son of Heimdallr's governor. He hates the nobility with a passion. Intelligent, broad-minded girl who came from a remote region of the Empire, Class 7's class president. The son of Duke Albarea, who tends to keep others at a distance, skilled at traditional court fencing. A quiet petite girl who somewhat resembles a cat and loves sleeping, agile and skilled at combat. A tall exchange student, soft-spoken but has a strong sense of integrity, can be relied on when it counts. He's an art club. I love that you can...
Oh, a treasure chest.
He seems kind of imposing. I don't know how to break the ice. Oh, a treasure chest! Oh, a treasure chest! Oh, a treasure chest!
Tara Platt, Laura Bailey, Liam O'Brien? Is that what you're trying to say? Does this lead to like a rooftop or something? More floors? This should be Fee's room. Who's there?
It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you.
Coming. Cheers.
Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up.
It's fine.
I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner.
I didn't have anything else to do. You done?
Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook.
Right.
Oh, rip. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway.
So 305.
I need to give Elisa her student notebook too. Right, here goes.
Wow, I just had to pick her, huh? Who is it?
It's me, Reen.
What do you want? What are you even thinking, coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night?
Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you.
Reen explained that Toa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebook. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over.
Okay, just hold on a second. It should be this one. Let's see. Elisa Ray.
Don't read that! I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I?
Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm.
Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then.
Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura, are you in there?
Is that you, Reen? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me.
Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat.
I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first.
That's some concentration, all right. Maybe I should do some practice when I get back to my room, too.
You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night.
Good night.
Love how they all just slammed the door in his face.
This should be Emma's room.
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment?
Ah, Reen, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow?
I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you?
I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow.
Oh, right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good.
I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon.
Did you hear us just now?
You weren't exactly quiet. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end.
Thanks. Good night, Emma.
Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. Well, I think we covered everyone up here. Right? Vacant room and stuff. So down we go. So 202 is my room. We don't want to go there. Let's start here.
This should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh? What kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorms, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. Sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart.
Aw, thanks, Grimalkin. It's all me for now. Oh, Gaius, your room is open. Oh, you've got a quest marker. Hold on.
This should be Machias' room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? Sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they're all pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, good night.
Aw, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say.
Surely you jest.
Vacant room. We're missing. I need to hand out everyone's student notebooks before going to bed. They should all be in their rooms, so this shouldn't take too long. This is my room? Oh. Oh, what the shit? Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those.
Here's yours, Elliot. Oh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra is in meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms are a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without anyone bothering me. I mean, without bothering anyone. Rip. Spoken like a true music nerd.
Okay, I think just Gaius is left now. Gaius.
Evening, Reed. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel, though. Why is there a question mark? You've got your brushes out, too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you'd like. Will do.
Okay. I think that's it. Correct? I love how you can just walk into their rooms.
Should I call it a day?
Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. No, let's explore for a little bit. I want to go bother Elisa. Because she's waifu. Waifu! No chance. Rip. Got stuck on the stairs. What's downstairs? Storage room. Oh! Sarah's downstairs. What's in here? Vacant room. So many vacant rooms. Whoa. Cafeteria-ish room. You really can't beat an ice-cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can. With 2 ice-cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I read that really weird, I'm sorry. I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plaster to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. Plastered to bastard? Oh my god. That was pretty good, Reed. That was pretty good. I already like Reed. Because he's not, I don't know, he's just a normal nice guy. He's not like, I don't know how to describe him. Nice, quiet protagonist. Oh wait, that's not my room. Mine's all the way over here. So who's my neighbor? Oh, I don't have a neighbor. Rip. I guess I'll go to bed now.
I would figure Exceed was the people that brought it over, but yeah. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, left of the student union building, and I'll tell you more. So engineering building, student union, and old schoolhouse mystery. Principal Van Dyke? Is it Van Dyke or Van Dyck? I think Van Dyke. I don't know. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to student union first. One from the principal, one from the engineering club, oh hey, and one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. George, you're to class justice. Curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. You can now view the Quests tab in your notebook. Quests tab automatically records the progress of all quests, extracurricular activities you undertake. It can be accessed by selecting the select button, blah, 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 quest. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a rec mark next to their name and wrecked, and the story will progress only once they've been complete. Quests without this marker are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. 2 bonding points, bonding events. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. Note that all unused points will be lost when the story advances and the time of day turns to evening. Oh no, on the evening of each free day, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger 1 evening exclusive bonding event. Oh, Alisa. On your free days, you can use bonding points and Fee. Those are my 2 waifus right now. Oh my god, so it does have social linking. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. You want me to do all of this, but I also want to hang out with people. Not in her room. Well, Ella's room is just always open to me. Same with Elliot. I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? I can't. I'm sorry. If I'm gonna spend time, it's gonna be with waifus, and I don't see any right now. Waifu. Waifu. No waifu. Well. Said US or Quest? weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out.
At the center of Trista's shopping district, you can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Like costumes? Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. The Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Is it Keeness or Keen's? Keeness's bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and obviously books. Kirsch's, I don't know how to read that, Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. You can now use the square button to access quick travel. Sweet. You can now quick travel.
Junes. Clothing.
Every day is great at your keenness. How does the bookstore work? Book about relaxing music. Are these like presents or? Because I would already think you would buy a painting book for guys. I don't think they're costumes though, I think it's just armor. Why can I see patches of squares in the water? Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really going to be biting today. At Keeness, every day is Student Appreciation Day. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7? That's right, my name's Reed Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, class 2nd. Or class 2, I guess. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? What made you think that, Reed? You catch on quick. Trista's supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but... Sure, but how did you know that? It's just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Peter Pan, I'm gonna cry. Oh, God. Now that that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lakelord Company.
it's just the shadows, not actual squares. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond you mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. If this is the first day, are they going to be kind of lax with it, or are they going to be really tough on me? How do you fish? They catch.
Caught one! Not bad.
My biddy. My biddy. Oh my god. Try one more time. Fishy, fishy, fish.
Caught one!
Okay. Fishing. Trista house. Church. Ah! Run away. Can I go into rich people's house? Oh, I just waltzed in. Is this for a completion app? Is it? I'm in the rich dorms. I'm in the rich dorms. No, you're gonna make me wanna play Amiibo Festival again. Oh, you can see where everyone is. Sweet. Courtyard. No, this way. This way. Yeah, that was amazing. All that turnip buying. She joined the lacrosse team. Oh, Ab. I'll shoo myself out.
waifu. I get the feeling that this Varys girl isn't exactly fond of me. Hopefully it's just my imagination. I've got practice to focus on anyway.
Oh God, please stop. Don't even talk to me. Go ahead, Bae. You kick their ass, kick all their asses. I don't care if you're on the same team. Beat the shit out of them. Off to Student Onion. Which way is Student Onion? It's over here. I'll come back to the engineering building right now. I'm gonna look for Colette. Colette! Pardon me, you're Colette from Class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the Student Council.
Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from Class 7. Did you join the Student Council when I wasn't looking?
Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The Student Council president told me to handle your request.
Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in Class 7 really, the people in Class 7 must be amazing.
It's no big deal. So, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook?
Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I can think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it.
I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, sure, you can count on me.
Really? Thank you so much.
Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook?
It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't because it wasn't there.
Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it?
Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library.
Whoa. I see. That narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though?
Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went.
Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, sorry.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there, because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning, and the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds.
Main building it is, then. So, do you think I should start with the classrooms?
No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere.
Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the student union and keep up your search.
Okay, will do. Thanks for helping me out. Nice. So let's go to the main building and look for her a little. This is cute. Oh, because Yoshi's little sister made an account, a PSN account. Her PSN account is Chandler Bing. That's why we were talking about it. Now you want to make one? So she said second floor? Let's have a look. I'm gonna start all the way at one end of the building so that I can really look. She was in here yesterday.
Is that it? That should be it. But I should check the inside just to be sure. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can.
It's funny she didn't find it right there. I like this song. It's growing on me. Yeah, there's no option for it. There's only one for Trails in the Sky. Did you find it?
Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check it just to be sure?
Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Reen. Sorry, I'm just so relieved.
I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out.
By the way, where did you end up finding it?
Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions.
The sofas on the second floor? Well, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time, though, so I didn't end up losing it.
Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in?
Well, one of my skirt pockets, usually.
That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems.
Jacket pocket? We've got those?
Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't.
Hold on, let me check. Oh, wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems.
Happy to have been of service.
You really have been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks?
An accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly.
Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it.
Well, if you're sure. Thanks.
That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Reen. Depends on the clothing. I find we don't really have a lot of pockets on things. Like, there are pockets, but then they're sewn together, and that pisses me off, because I'm like, why? But, I have this really awesome dress that I love to wear, and it has pockets, and it makes me very happy. It's a dress with pockets. The end. Oh, it's you!
Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. I'm George Gnome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled. Good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own orbit factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbits here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too. That's right. I handle that stuff here at the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 orbal products for me. First up is this orbal scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, home economics room. Okay, got it. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people interested too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. Second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbal lamp. This one's going to make it at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kinda out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique orbal lamp for the pawn shop, understood. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this orbal wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista's in the shop in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there and she'll call Michael out for you. Orbal wristwatch from Michael from Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away.
Sweet. I actually don't mind doing little fetch quests for now. Okay, let's go to cooking club first, I think. Where's the home ec room? Thought it was around here. Is it upstairs? Principal's office. I guess it is. I only did one so far, and I got an accessory for it, so yeah. Womack. Where is Nicholas?
Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Yep, that's the orbal scale I asked George to fix, alright. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I'd believe it. You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kinda curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you ever tried to cook anything yet? Not yet. I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Sure, we've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my normal scale. Pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too.
Onirius, hi.
Will do.
We've unlocked recipes. Okay, now we have to go to the pawn shop. Pawn shop and then the radio. Radio Tristan. These are all the orders I forgot. I think pawn shop's down here. Or no. No, it's just a house. It's gotta be around here somewhere though. Huh? You got some business here, kid, or you just window shopping? I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will you? Right, this guy doesn't seem too friendly. Kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who would have thought an item would break right after I paid for it? Had some pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Fair few, sure. What, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like, items for items? Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you'd like. It's yours, as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play, but you can give it a try, or don't, or burn it for all I care. I didn't pay for it. Thanks, it's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it, but oh well. Oh yeah, another thing, my shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyways, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Sorry, the playing cards. Anytime. So you can exchange certain items for rarer and high quality ones. Aw, sorry, Onirius.
As for the card game Mick just gave Reen, you'll be able to play that later in the game. Okay. Where's the radio now? Oops. It's our dorm. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club and I'd really like to take it to him directly. Sorry, and ideally. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you got a delivery from the engineering club for me? I do indeed. Here it is. Wow, he really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista's guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity, which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream. Oops, sorry about that. Shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had a radio. Well, we gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered. I should go tell George. Oh, hey, seems like you're done with the deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you've finished delivering those, what do you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I'd normally go, either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find, too. That's true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Trista are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista, too, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? I figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? You planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have normal radio? In that case, here, it's all yours. Wait, really? It's the latest model, too. Same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course, I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like to tell you. The rest of Class 7 for me. Sorry, you to tell the rest of Class 7. Oh. Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's orbital facility, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Ah, right, I also meant to ask. You know about Seventh masses, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Seventh? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Seventh can be. The Seventh masses have tons of impurities, so they're never class. Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there suffering recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. Probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. Kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if, indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form, eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports, then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I'd like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified, given your prior experience down there. I suppose that's true. And I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle is regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please be safe. Thank you, sir. 4 seconds. Phew, just a so-so time. So-so? You tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father's a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water.
Is there a reason you're staring at me?
Oh, no, don't mind me. I'd take it swimming as a specialty of yours then?
Perhaps more habit than specialty. The ground is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general.
I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you joined a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training.
That's the hope. My father once told me there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put these words into practice upon entering this academy.
Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
There's no need for that. You have your sword. You can do the same.
I guess you're right. Forget I said anything.
I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out.
Best of luck. I know you can do it. I want to raise my bond with Lisa when she's busy. Oh, I'm gonna go to the dorm. Go help Elliot out.
'Cause I gotta go to sleep soon.
Very soon.
This room is right here.
So we talked about all this already. You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out?
Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Reed and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home.
Phew, well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I'm kinda jealous, to be honest. You can tell that she really cares about you.
Really?
Oh,
Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box.
is that sheet music? Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it.
Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here.
Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger, but in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime.
Sure, one of these days.
Oh, I should have read that, sorry.
We used up all our free day stuff, so... I don't even know if I can get to this today. It's already 4 a.m. Should probably stop here. Let me see. sure I did everything, though. Did all bonding events. Did these. No, it's only on PS3 and PS Vita. I'm gonna call it a night here, guys, because it's already 4 a.m. I might see you tomorrow, but I might not, because I mean, it's New Year's Eve, and we should all be spending it with those close to us. So... it was good seeing you all again. Thanks for keeping me company. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Hopefully soon. If it's not tomorrow, hopefully soon. That scared the shit out of me. Good night, guys. Have a good one. And I'm gonna give another shout out to KS and SB. I don't know if I'm saying their name right, but thanks again for the donation. It means a lot. Good night, guys.
Right.
Stop doing that, Reen. You're scaring me. Have a good one.